Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here. Today, we're going to be doing message cards only. Okay. This is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and let go whatever does not. I am so sorry. And this is a timeless reading. So when you find this reading, it is meant for you. Let me take a sip. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay. Let's see what we have. Angel spirits and guides. What is the overall energy for Capricorn? Maybe issues with communication because I am literally over here struggling. Okay. You are never alone. Okay. So, Capricorn, if you feel like you're going through some things right now and you don't feel supported, you are supported, divinely supported. If there are not people in your life in the physical sense that have your back or you don't feel supported, tap into spiritual support and help. I can't get my speaking right. Maybe this is what you struggle with, is to expressing what you need. But connect with your higher self. Spend time in prayer if that resonates with you. Spend time with your guides if that makes sense for you. Spend time with angels if that makes sense for you. And when you tap into those energies, you will never feel alone. You'll feel the support. Tell them what you need. Say what it is that you need from them to be able to receive what it is you need, and pay attention to the signs. Okay. That is the overall energy. I'm getting tongue tied, so maybe this is something that you struggle with, is expressing what you need, because I feel like you feel alone, but you're not expressing that. You're not conveying that to the people in your life, or to spirit, or to guides, or to whomever you connect with on a spiritual level. I feel like you just allow yourself to sit in your solitude when you need the support the most, and you don't speak up. Okay. Angel spirits and guides, what are the messages that we have for Capricorn? All right, let's see. So I feel like you are in a space right now where you are trying to build your abundance of money, love, take it how it resonates. And I feel like you're doing this on your own. You don't feel much support from others. But again, you're being divinely supported on your come up, on your leveling up. I feel you're in denial here, you know, unhealthy cycles of staying to yourself and not asking for what you need. Your message is to speak up, to say what you need, and you shall receive. And I feel like for you, it's taking a risk, because I feel like Capricorn, you're very independent. You're very much so, I'll figure it out. But sometimes you need to step out of yourself and ask for the help that you need. Take that leap of faith, take a risk. It's not easy for you to ask for support. But in this time, I feel like you need that support, right? Because abundance is flowing into your life very soon. But I feel like you need a little bit of support. Sometimes we need the help of others. There's nothing wrong with that. And I feel like you struggle with asking for any help. We all need help in this life. Like, we can't do it alone. Whether it's, the people in our lives are divine support or both, we need help. We need support. And I feel like you need to work on asking for what you need. You are never alone, but you're feeling very lonely right now. So I'm encouraging you to reach out to those that, you feel will be there for you when you send that text, when you call them, that they will show up, right? But I feel like you're afraid of the vulnerability. You don't want to be vulnerable with anybody. You want to thug it out by yourself. You want to build your brand by yourself. And there's nothing wrong with doing things by yourself. But if you do feel like you need support this time, that's when you tap into the support that you can, reach out to. Yeah, you're trying to get some clarity here. You're divinely protected, you're divinely protected. So if you feel very vulnerable or afraid of the success that you're trying to gain, it's coming your way. There's so much support around you, but I do feel like you need to give clarity and truth and speak up, and that'll provide you a revelation, a realization if you speak up. Mm. You're very unsure about your future, and you're feeling heavy sadness. I feel like you're questioning your ability to have the abundance in love or money or success, whatever it is you're trying to gain abundance in. I feel like you're questioning that. You don't believe in yourself enough at this particular point. So I feel like you're very unsure about the future, and it's making you very sad. So this is when you need to reach out for support, right? To help lift you up. You need that support this time because I feel like you're on the edge of that abundance you're looking for. But because you're feeling so burdened and sad because you don't have the belief in yourself, you need support right now, Capricorn. Reach out for it. Okay. It's all a perception here, right? Your perception is off. The perceptions you have is off. You're thinking you're not close to that abundance. It's right there at your door. It's almost there. You need the key to that lock. Once that key is unlocking that door and you walking through, there's the abundance on the other side. But you're in the space where your perception is negative. Your perception is burdened and heavy, and you're in your own way. And sometimes we need outer support to help encourage and to help lift us. And I feel like you need that at this time. Reach out to your support system, whether it's a person or spiritually speaking, it doesn't matter. But you need support at this time, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're feeling very lonely, but you are never alone. You have the support you need, it's right there. You have to tap into it though. Tap into that energy of the support that you do have, okay? Angel spirits and guides, what are the messages that we have for Capricorn? There's nothing wrong with needing others or needing spiritual divine support, but I feel like you're being very stubborn at this time. And it's causing you a lot of conflict, Capricorn. It's causing a lot of conflict in your life. You feel like everything is clashing in your life because again, you're just doing it on your own. You're just sitting in your lonesome. And it's making you feel very resentful, angry. You speak hurtful words to yourself, Capricorn. That has to stop. That has to stop. You have to speak life into yourself. Start using affirmations and say them every day. Affirmations about your success, affirmations about the love you desire, affirmations over peace over your life, affirmations over happiness. Like, start to affirm. That will be a good starting point for you. There's so many videos on YouTube for affirmations that you can recite, repeat, or listen to if you don't even want to say them, but you're saying very hurtful things to yourself. So affirm positivity over your life every single day. That will shift your perspective and you're at your breaking point. You feel very overwhelmed by all the things you're trying to do. You know, there's so much things that you want out of life and you feel overwhelmed. You don't know which direction to go. Create a list of the things that you want. Start with one thing, start small, take it step by step, day by day. Don't overwhelm yourself. Create a plan of attack of what you could do, what it is that you want, and go for it. And take those steps, those baby steps if necessary, so you don't feel overwhelmed. Okay. Whew. Angel spirits and guides. What are the messages that we have for Capricorn? Here I am clearing my throat again. I definitely feel like you're not speaking up for yourself. You're just literally sitting in heavy burden. And I feel like there is support for you, but you're not reaching out for that support. You're just sitting with yourself, beating yourself up. It's just breaking you down. And you need to step up and say something. I feel like your pride and your ego is in your way here. Pride and ego are in your way. And you may feel a sense of unappreciation from the people in your life. And this is why you may not be reaching out to those that you do have in your life. And again, like I said, if you don't feel like there is someone that you can go to, divine protection, your spirit guides, your higher self, reach out to them. That's who you reach out to when the people here on earth are not, having your back. If you feel unappreciated by those in your life, cut them off. Even better, connect with new people, right? If you need to connect with new people, make new friends, connect with new people in different situations that will provide, better relationships for you, then do so. That might be the calling as well, as to find and connect with new people. If you feel unappreciated by the people in your life, if this is why you're not reaching out, divine protection, reach out to the divine. You definitely need to work on your self-love here, Capricorn. I'm feeling that because again, you say these hurtful words to yourself. So you're still trying to heal. And I feel you're in that process. I see it here. And again, affirm positive things over yourself. Say affirmations that are only positive about you and say them every single day. It'll shift how you feel. I promise you. I do it every day. I do affirmations every day. And I'm telling you, it has shifted me so much. I feel so much better about myself. This is what you need to start with in terms of that self-love. Is affirmations is a good direction. Again, you can do other things, but I think affirmations may be a good choice for you, but choose what's best for you. And there is hope for you. There's so much hope for your life. Again, I feel that abundance will flow into your life once you have worked on healing and believing in yourself and loving yourself. changing those hurtful words into positive words about yourself, there's so much hope for your abundance in your life. It's coming to pass, but there is still healing to be done. Okay. So I hope this message has resonated for you, Capricorn. If it did, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I thank you all so much for being here. And until next time, be blessed.